Alright, so this is a new spot where Kevin's sitting down. You see this pile here, the way it looks. It's crowned up about as much as he can go with it now. So what I'm about to do is I'm going to take this pile and I'm going to roll this whole pile over this way. And it won't take me but just a few minutes to do it. So I'll start on this side over here first. And I'm just going to grab them and I'm going to go off the side with them right here. Just kind of get them situated a little bit. I'm not going to try to do no real pretty stacking or anything. I just want to move this pile real quick. That's what I want to do. Grab right here. Come down. Cause you can take it without hilling them. You can just do it like this right here. And the tops will bounce right, just like you're coming off some stairs or something. They'll bounce right over for you, just real nice and neat. And then if you get them laid out right, when I get up here on this big pile, sometimes when you pull, it'll pull several more with it at one time, and the whole thing will kind of roll with you. And they'll kind of bounce all the way down. Alright. So that looks pretty good. Let me go ahead and get these two right here, because they're back. There we go. Alright. Now we're going to get the top. Let's see. I even used Kevin's head to push down with it right there. Well, there, I caught the tops up under. So today, we didn't give it 24. We were slated to get a lot more than that, but we didn't. The reason why we didn't is because we've got a new mill here, and boy, they're having some serious crane woes. That's hard to say, but they got a brand new crane, and they're having all kinds of issues with it, and it killed the trucks today. Not only for us, but every logger here in this area that was hauling there. And so it also screwed up loads that were to be picked up afterwards. So the ripple effect from it was mind-boggling. Yeah, that's just the way it goes sometimes. But hopefully tomorrow, which will be Wednesday, will be better. We'll talk about this here in a little bit right there too. I'll show you how I got this set up right here. So I got my wheels is on the trailer. So I brought my wheels with me when I dropped my truck off, and then I had my Jeep there, and then when I got my truck back, then I loaded my Jeep back up on the trailer. So we're about to go home now, but we'll talk about the bumper here in just a little bit there. Oh, and I got something else I want to show you too that's pretty dang cool that got going today also. So I called them yesterday morning, which was Monday morning. I got the pad done Friday morning, and I told them that I had the pad done because they had talked about it being on over the end of October, so 1st of November, before they could get me a building and get it put up. And so she said, that's good, I'll talk to scheduling and see if we can work you in. I was like, okay. So yesterday afternoon, which was Monday afternoon, about 4:30, she called me back and she said, Tim, I know you just called us this morning, but we've got a opening tomorrow. We can put your building up tomorrow. And she said, do you mind if we do that? And I said, no ma'am, I sure don't mind. I said, I would welcome that if you would come on and do it. So here they are. They're setting up, they're fixing to square it here and get after it. I do have a time lapse running over there. That camera's sitting over there at the corner of Tater's pen. And so it'll be interesting to see what all it gets on it. And so it'll be pretty good. I'm just excited that they were able to come on and get it done. So we'll get this thing done. They'll have it finished. They probably won't finish it today. They'll come back tomorrow. Probably take them a little bit in the morning to kind of get it finished on up, and then they'll be done. So I'm pretty stoked about this right here. So there's what the new shed looks like right now this afternoon. I hope my time lapse is still running over there. I hope. Get that dude finished tomorrow. I don't know how long he's gonna work today. We'll see here in just a second. So that's how they set the trusses up there. They use that skid steer and a boom pole, and they just get them up there. So they're about to get the first one up there. Almost there with it. I just thought about something. How on God's green earth is he gonna unhook that strap up there? Oh my goodness. I think he's maybe wondering the same thing. Let's see. He's got it loose. Yeah. This is going to be a little interesting. Alright, so we're going to do a few updates here real quick. Today was very disappointing for us with the mill, the troubles that they're having. Well, when you got, and it's out of your control, there's nothing you can do about it or anything. And then not only does it affect us, but it affects all the other loggers in our area too, like I said. And the thing about it is that they've got this brand new crane and it's had a lot of problems. And they've got a backup machine, which is a Letourneau, an L40, that it unloads a whole load at one time and it can feed the deck too. It's down. It's not running. They can't get it to run. They put two engines in it. It has a Detroit engine in it. They put two of them in there and they still can't get it to work. And then they can feed it with a regular knuckle boom, but it's very, very tough to do that. And that machine went down today too. It busted a hose and trucks backed up. I think they're going to have a lot of people shut off from going into the mill tomorrow. And And so we'll see how it goes. But because we were wanting another 28, 29 load day today, because you're gonna have to do what you're gonna do in 4 days is what you're gonna have to do right now, as dry as it is. And it is dry here now too. So you got to see the bumper on the truck. I didn't talk anything else about it. I had to go meet to look at a job that I'm about to put a bid in on, and it's a big job too. I mean, and so I just kind of went and met and talked and looked over it, kind of see what I was dealing with. And then the building that I'm getting, I'm pretty tickled with that thing. That's gonna be a huge benefit for me, because I'm gonna have it fixed to where I can just make a loop and come all the way through it if I want to, or come in from the sides of it and stuff like that too. So very, very excited about that. But the bumper on the truck, that thing's on point. A lot of y'all know who done it. It was Rick Carroll did it, Squared Up Fabrication. Y'all seen him in a lot of Jason's videos. We happen to be working right there by Rick's house right now, where he builds those bumpers at. And I'll go into more details on it and tell what it cost and all that stuff like that, because I know a lot of people are probably interested in it. And I like the way it looks too. I mean, he did a fantastic job on it. And I'm very, very happy with it. I got to get a winch for it and do that, but I'm not in no hurry. I've got so much other stuff going on right now that it's nuts. So just want to remind everybody, let's talk about Jay for just a second. They let Jay go home yesterday. That son gun, they let him go home. Him and Derek were supposed to talk today. He was supposed to call Derek. He never did call him or anything. Derek didn't call him either. Just kind of left it alone, because, you know, I don't know. So Derek will probably communicate with you tomorrow or something like that, you know, and just check on him like that. But that would have been, let's see, today would have been 2 weeks that he had been in the hospital solid. So now at the end of the video, just remember, I'll be at the Sunbelt Ag Expo coming up. There's a link down below to it, the middle of October. And I've appreciate this. I've had a lot of people reach out to me and offer, you know, different things. Right now, I just kind of got to feel things out and see, and kind of, because I really don't know all the details of what all is going to be going on, other than, you know, when the show is and all that stuff. So as I learn more, I'll kind of fill in the gaps of that and get that taken care of. But so I'll be there at that show with Husqvarna, and it'll be pretty cool. But hopefully this coming, or Wednesday, while y'all watching this video, it'll be a better day for us. And I'm gonna get the drone up in there, because I need to do some flying, because man, you ought to see the hole we put in that thing now over there. So appreciate y'all watching. We'll catch y'all later. Later, taters. One more thing, the time lapse. That thing ran all day. It is bad to the bone. I'm gonna take the camera back out there again in the morning, put the battery pack on it, and I'm gonna let it run all day again tomorrow. I was tickled to death with the time lapse. So when the building's done, I'll put the time lapse on that. Once I get the rock down inside of it and do all that, that's when I'll throw the time lapse on the video. But it was some cool stuff on that thing. So we'll see y'all.